It's 6:30 on the dot. Good evening and welcome to Prime TV News. I'm Chamila Gunteka. Our story making the headlines this evening. The newly built Buddha Mandira of the Cambodian International Buddhist Centre at Kaduwela was declared open by President Maithripala Sirisena. We shall go into more detail in a few moments after the headlines first. Tourists from Cambodia will be given free visa. A plan to raise export income to 23,000 million US dollars. Sirikota Gamata program will commence tomorrow. TRC comes under the purview of the Ministry of Defense. Truck rollover in Mexico kills at least 25. The newly built Buddha Mandira of the Cambodian International Buddhist Centre at Bomiriya, Kaduwela, was ceremonially declared open by President Maithripala Sirisena. The ceremony was held on the instructions of the Chief Prelate of the Ramana Nikaya, the Most Venerable Napana Pemasiri Thero. The President noted that tourists who are coming to Sri Lanka from Cambodia will be given free visa. Minister Dayagamage says earnings from exports will be increasing up to 23,000 million US dollars next year. The minister made these comments participating in the budget debate. A few MPs of the opposition and several ministers also participated in the budget debate today. MP Dr. Sarath Amunugama said that the budget is not a realistic document. Minister Gayantha Karunatilaka said that the budget helps to uplift the life of the people in the country. The minister noted that public sector salaries were increased by 10,000 rupees 4 years ago. He added that their salaries will be raised by another 2,500 rupees by this budget too. Minister Palani Digambaram highlighted that the opposition would never talk about the positive factors of the budget. He added that the public are well aware about the budget. He stated that a large number of housing units have been constructed in the state sector. Tunsit Gihela Vanita Gilata program was held under the patronage of President Maithripala Sirisena at the Bishop's College Auditorium in Colombo. The renowned songwriters Dayadi Alvis, Kusum Piris and Yamuna Malini Pereira were facilitated in the event. President Maithripala Sirisena handed over the trophies to 3 female artists, which was held yesterday in line with the World Women's Day. A large number of artists, including veteran singers and songwriters, participated in the event. United National Party General Secretary Akila Viraj Karyavasam says the Sirikota Gamata program will commence tomorrow. The program begins from the Kalutara district with the intention of creating a massive change in the UNP. The inaugural program of Sirikota Gamata will be presided over by Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe. The Prime Minister will join a string of programs to be held at the Totavatta Junction in Panadura, Horana, Matugama, Beruwala and Kalutara, covering the entire district from tomorrow. The police has arrested 222 drunk drivers in a special operation in the Western Province early this morning. The special operation to nab drivers under the influence of alcohol was carried out under the directives of the IGP. Several individuals who transported drugs were also taken into custody during the operation. President Maithripala Sirisena has issued a gazette notification making the Telecommunications Regulatory Commission of Sri Lanka to be operated under the purview of the Ministry of Defense. Meanwhile, the Sri Lankan Airlines and its subsidiaries have been brought under the Ministry of Finance through the gazette notice. Minister Rajitha Senaratne says that steps have been taken to provide a quality health service to the general public with modern facilities. The minister made this statement participating at a function in Padavia Hospital. The minister was addressing the opening ceremony of the 4-story ward complex at the Padavia Base Hospital. The minister further noted that kidney transplantations has become an ordinary surgery in Sri Lanka with the improvement of health infrastructure in the government sector. He also said that 12 maternity hospitals are being constructed island-wide. In addition to that, 6 cancer hospitals will also be constructed. The minister pointed out that a hospital is in the offing to accommodate individuals who were injured in the war. The Chinese government has financed 471 million rupees for the new building of the Padaviya Hospital. Member of Parliament Ishaq Rahman and several political representatives were present at the occasion. In the meantime, news from the weather front, the Met Department says mainly fair weather will prevail over the island. However, showers or thunder showers may occur at a few places in Ratnapura, Galle and Mathura districts after 2 p.m. A slight possibility for ground frost in the Nuwara district exists during the early hours of the morning in the next few days. Misty conditions can be expected in the Ratnapura district during the morning. Showers or thunder showers may occur at a few places in the sea area, extending from Colombo to Mathura via Galle in the evening or later towards the night. Mainly, fair weather will prevail over other sea areas around the island. John Sorensen presented his credentials to Tilak Marapana, Minister of Foreign Affairs, officially taking residence as the new resident representative for the UNDP in Sri Lanka. Prior to this appointment, Mr. Sorensen served as a UNDP country director in Sri Lanka for 4 years. With 24 years of experience within the UNDP, he has previously served in countries such as India, Nepal, Iraq, the US, China, DPR Korea and Mongolia, working to promote sustainable human development. A national of Denmark, Sorensen has a master's degree in international development studies from the University of Copenhagen and a bachelor's degree in management and minority studies from Copenhagen. Still on local news tonight, the purchase of paddy under the government's certified price has been successfully implemented in the north. Paddy purchasing centres are being operated at 10 places in the Mullaitivu district. The government embarked the paddy purchasing program to ensure a reasonable price for the farmers' production. In the Mullaitivu district, the Paddy Purchasing Board has bought paddy worth over 10 lakhs at the 10 centres. A kilogram of samba variety is being bought at a certified price of 41 rupees per kilo and nadu at 38 rupees. Minister Patali Champika Ranavaga states that Sri Lanka is the safest country for women in South Asia. The minister made this statement participating in a ceremony to mark the World Women's Day. The minister added that the country's economic, environmental and other related issues can be countered successfully if Sri Lankan women take a better role in development in this smart age. The event was held at the Youth Centre in Maharagama. 5 distinguished individuals who were committed for the betterment of the women were appreciated at the ceremony. Several political representatives also participated. Minister Sagala Ratnayaka says that the current budget is intended to build the country instead of providing minor concessions with the aim of winning the elections. The minister expressed these views attending the opening of the newly developed Deniyaya Mauldeniya Dehigavila road. The minister stated that unsustainable development plans were implemented by the previous government, for example, constructing useless road networks in remote areas. He noted that a range of programs are in the pipeline to generate jobs to the youth. He added that serious attention has been drawn on developing rural areas and strengthening the economy of the rural masses. This newly developed road was completed under the Small Tea and Rubber Cultivation Reviving Project. This project is being implemented with the objective of improving productivity and marketability for tea and rubber. Over 1.2 million rupees was spent for the project. Political representatives of the area also participated in the occasion. The 574th Brigade of the Sri Lanka Army has embarked a program to promote anthurium cultivation in the Kilinochchi area. The initiative was launched under the guidance of Mid-General Vijitha Ravipriya and other senior officials of the brigade. War-affected people in the area will benefit by the initiative. The beneficiaries were educated about the cultivation of anthurium for exports. Major Srinath Galagedara, who was present at the event, pledged continuous support for the beneficiaries. Producer of the ITN, Sunil Premaratne, has also rendered a yeoman's service for the project. Minister Ravi Karunanayake says that the electricity should be provided to the people, considering it as a basic need. Speaking at a function held in Kalmune, the minister said that the relevant sections have been given advice in this regard. He added that electricity is not just a commodity, but a basic need of the people. The minister engaged in opening of the Kalmune Electricity Consumer Service Centre. Senior officials of the CEB, public representatives and several other key people were also present on the occasion. Minister Sajid Premadasu says that even though some accuse that there is no service that has been rendered by the present government to the general public, he will answer such allegations by the Udagammana project. The minister made this statement of addressing the opening of two Udagammana villages in Batikalo. Katpahat Taru village in Batikalo was vested with the public as the 177th village of the Udagammana project. The 178th was Nether Gramam in Batikalo. These two villages consist of 50 houses each. 552 lakh rupees was spent to construct houses and infrastructure. Concurrent to opening of the two villages, many other benefits were granted to the people. Minister Gayantha Karunatilaka says that the nearest school is the best school program has been helpful to address issues of many schools in the country. The minister also said that education is also one of the most prioritized areas where a lot of budgetary allocations go. He made this statement participating at a function at St. Teresa College. A new two-storied primary school building at the school was declared open under the aegis of the minister. Zonal Education Director Aseni Paranavitana was also present at the event. Quite the week in sports, from big matches in Sri Lanka all the way to international ones in South Africa tomorrow, where the Sri Lankan team takes on the Proteas in our tour against South Africa. We will bring to you news of this tomorrow via Prime TV News. In the meantime, this concludes our news bulletin for tonight. You can log on to www.itnnews.lk for further information. I'm Chamila Guntilka signing out. Good night.